It all started when he threw a shoe at a guard. The guards immediately ripped off his clothes and spread a layer of freezing gel across his shoulder. Once they finished, they hung a timer around his neck. Then they suddenly opened the train door and forced him to stick his entire arm outside. The man let out a horrifying scream, but just a few seconds later, his voice completely vanished. The temperature outside had dropped to dozens of degrees below zero. When the guards pulled his arm back inside, it was already frozen solid, hard as ice. A guard lifted a massive iron hammer and slammed it down with all his strength. A devastating ice storm had nearly wiped out all of humanity. The only survivors were forced to live aboard this train. Now, the train had been running non-stop for 17 years. Ever since the day it left, it had never stopped. A brutal class system had become absolute law. The closer you lived to the engine, the more luxurious your life became. But in the last car, people were forced to live packed together in complete darkness. Their only food was a black protein block that looked like rubber. After years of oppression, everyone had finally reached their limit. The passengers in the last car decided to fight back. Under Curtis's leadership, they had already hidden several metal barrels, waiting for the signal. Finally, the guards arrived to hand out food like they always did. The people couldn't hold back their anger anymore and started to protest. Curtis seized the moment and charged straight at them. He wrestled a gun away from one of the guards, only to realize it had no bullets. That discovery reignited hope in everyone. They immediately grabbed the hidden metal barrels and charged forward. Under Curtis's leadership, they fought their way ahead, one battle after another. Again and again, they pushed forward, taking down every guard who tried to stop them. Soon, they broke into the next train car. There was only one chef inside. This was where the protein blocks were made. To find out what they were made of, Curtis climbed onto the machine and looked inside the mixer. What he saw almost made him throw up. The protein blocks they had been eating for 17 years were made from ground-up cockroaches. Everyone's anger exploded. They decided to keep moving forward, breaking through the train one car at a time. Just as they were about to open the next steel door, a girl looked out the window and let out a terrified scream. The train was about to crash into an obstacle.